Hi, my name is Liza and I teach English to professionals. Especially if your first language is Italian, French or Dutch, please stay tuned. We're going to dive deep into some accents that essentially design your accent because they're influenced by your first language when you speak English. As I have been through them all, I hope I can help you with that and create a natural accent. Let's go.
How are you, sir? You see, I speak English well. I learn it from a book. Hello, I am English. Hello.
I do not like to waste time. I like to set an objective, and the objective today is to improve here and there a little bit. Maybe you will find some things you didn't know about yourself that you hadn't heard that you were doing when you speak English. So I invite you to pause the button as soon as you see the following text. Try to read it and record yourself on your phone, and then listen to me reading it. The only thing we are trying to do here is to have a natural way of speaking with some fluency, confidence, and the accent should not impede comprehension. So hit the pause button, record yourself reading this text, and then compare. And if you're happy with the result, great. If you're not so happy, you could listen to me reading the text and then try it again. So here we go. A sanctuary is a place where animals can live freely without being confined. Unlike a natural wildlife area, a zoo confines animals. Therefore, buying and consuming animals reflects a sense of dominance, which contradicts most human values, although we don't often consider it wrong. Following a plant-based diet is widely accepted nowadays, especially when the produce is organic and sourced from a local farm, respecting seasonal availability. In general, listening to yourself speaking another language is very helpful to break down the barrier of rules and maybe insecurities that you might have, even subconsciously. We are aiming at a natural accent. As soon as you take out the R, the rolling R, you will sound much more natural in English. This is key and is a big help. So a great carrot soup. La vita è bella becomes this is the good life. Winter, again the R at the end becomes a schwa. Also the word car. It's not car, but car, okay? Winter, air, but when we see an H, please do pronounce it. Hair. Live is a verb, and it's not pronounced like life. So it's I live in Rome. If I had a French accent, I would say, okay, it is great, good. Do you hear? I'm not saying good, I'm saying good. And then sometimes I do. Parce que le français c'est court. But in English we say I do. So you make it a little bit longer. Unbelievable. And danger. It's not le peuple, but people. You will hear a French speaker accentuate a lot the I. And that can be softened a little bit. Solidarity. Money is money. Very is very. Again, here the same as for the Italians, it's the R. Dutch has a lot of G sounds which are very deeply pronounced in the throat. G, for example, which is a little bit more softened once you go to Belgium, but still is there. Some words are very similar. For example, if you say winter, in Dutch it would become winter. A common mistake for Dutch-speaking people is when they use English, they should accentuate the difference between a V and an F. in order not to create confusion between, for example, a vase and a face. In both cases, they would say face. Dutch is a very enthusiastic language, you could say, because we stress, when we speak Dutch, we stress almost every syllable, something we should not do when we speak English. As a TH sound doesn't exist like that in this language, we tend to say the. But we know, in another video I have explained this really well, there is a big difference between a simple D, TH pronounced the in English, and then the th sound, where you stick your tongue a little bit out to create this kind of S sound, which is common to Spanish speakers, for example. So let's train a little bit, let's try it out. The air and my hair, a mobility issue. Donc on va pas dire ok, we gaan ook niet zeggen ok, non diciamo ok, but we say okay, very good. And then it's a dangerous thing because of the fact. The people. A red, fast race car. I'm happy to finally meet you in real life. In another video, we will talk about the stress on the different syllables, even in the same word family. And I hope to see you very soon again in this channel. Please subscribe, like for more, and reach out in case of questions, feedback, or if you want to attend some of our online classes.
You're on the scheme, so keep on pushing.